Gasoline and diesel fuel. They power the automotive world. They work completely different. They look almost the same, but in each role of the engine they work completely different. Well, let's talk about the different ways that they actually operate. First of all, diesel itself, it's a thicker, more viscous liquid, especially in a diesel engine, whereas gas is a thinner fuel used in most cars. Now, in the diesel engine, it doesn't even use a spark plug. It uses a fuel injector and a glow plug. Whereas a gasoline engine uses a fuel injector and a spark plug. Well, let's talk about the differences between the two. So, before I actually show you how each one goes boom, so yes, we're going to make some flames. I'm going to talk about briefly how each one works. Now, in a diesel engine, it doesn't actually have a spark plug, like I said earlier. The reason this is because the engine uses a force of compression greater than a gasoline engine does. It only intakes air. Why is that? Well, in the engine itself, the fuel injector is basically in the same place as a spark plug would be in a normal engine. So when the piston rises to the top of its compression stroke, it emits, or the fuel injector emits a small amount of fuel in a mist form. Well, under this intense heat and pressure, the fuel in the air automatically explode in a orange way and forces the piston down. So the engines, they have the same role, but they perform the process a different way. Now, in gasoline engines, as we both know, the fuel injector and the air, they spray in the intake at the same time. The piston rises, spark plug, boom, power, and it goes back down. So they work the same way, but the way that they combust is a little bit different. Now I'm going to explain the glow plug. In the winter, see, diesel engine, or the diesel fuel itself is actually really hard to ignite, whereas gasoline, you drop a match in it and it just goes, it's dangerous, right? Well, if you drop a match in diesel, it will go out. Well, the reason that they install the glow plug is because you have to start the engine by igniting the fuel. Well, if you can't ignite this thick fuel, you have to heat up the pre-chamber of the cylinder of the diesel. So, before you start the engine, you heat up the plug, which gets the inside of the cylinder bore hot. Therefore, it makes it really easy to start the diesel. The primary reason that glow plugs were first made is because they were hard to start in the cold winter time. So, in reality, if it's hot out, you could probably start a diesel engine without the glow plug. Now, as I was saying before, diesel and gasoline, they burn completely different. Now, gasoline itself burns at a higher temperature. If you see it in flames, it comes out as a bright blue flame, which indicates that it's extremely hot. Whereas diesel fuel, it's like a bright, or like a dirty orange flame. If you burn gas, it's a blue color. It's really hot. If you burn diesel fuel, it comes off as a bright orange. You shouldn't do this at home, although I am, so you know. It's bright orange. And voila. It's almost the same. In a controlled engine, cylinder, under pressure of course, certain environments, the factor will change. Process, but two different fuels, two engines, they both have their ups and they both have their downs. But thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. See you later.